Good morning, Andrea and Justin, and thank you for making time today. I'm here to ask that One Hope and Southeastern University formally launch Phase 1 of a joint global Christian higher ed strategy, a move we believe can transform Christian higher education worldwide and at the same time catalyze powerful, positive change inside both of our organizations. We stand at a moment of opportunity. By uniting One Hope's 40-year track record of building grassroots distribution networks with SEU's pioneering expertise in collaborative access accredited programs, we can deliver fully accredited U.S. Christian degrees to majority world students for under $1,000 per year, and keep the students' out-of-pocket share between $300 and $500. Achieving that price requires a fresh collaborative access design. One content stream comes from the cloud, an AI-integrated, highly automated, ultra-efficient courseware and tech stack built by SEU for roughly $300 per seat per year, while a second stream flows through trusted local partners trained and supported by One Hope. Donors have already shown they will underwrite Christian education as mission at the $300 to $400 level, so the wholesale cost is both technically and philanthropically feasible. Our partners on the ground then retail at a modest markup that keeps learning affordable yet sustainable. Why is One Hope the ideal distributor? Because we already cultivate, equip, and manage thousands of grassroots ministry partners across the globe. Churches, schools, and NGOs that can host learning hubs, mentor students, and ensure contextual relevance. Why is SEU the ideal content and accreditation partner? Because you have spent the last decade proving that extension sites and subscription pricing can lower costs in North America, and because you are hungry to keep innovating. Together we can go further, automate what is automatable, redeploy faculty from lecturers to mentor coaches, and embed real-world projects so that learning and ministry intertwine. This venture answers 3 strategic questions for SEU. First, how do we expand enrollment and elevate our kingdom impact narrative among U.S. donors? By demonstrating that SEU's degrees can reach tens of thousands of underserved leaders at a price the global church can actually afford, we give philanthropists a tangible, scalable story of generosity and transformation, and we invite them to fuel it. Second, how do we explore disruptive innovation without endangering our core business? A dual transformation approach lets the legacy operation keep pursuing sustaining improvements, extension sites, subscription pricing, while the joint venture functions as an internal insurgency, free to question every assumption about cost structure, pedagogy, and faculty roles. Lessons learned offshore flow back home once proven. Third, how will this pay off domestically? Phase 2 brings the refined tech stack and competency-based design to U.S. faith-driven employers. At roughly $5,000 per year, about $400 a month, employees can tap Pell Grants and Florida Bright Futures. Employers can deduct up to $5,250 per worker tax-free under Section 127, and no company ever pays more than half the uncovered balance. Unlike current corporate tuition programs, our model ties coursework directly to on-the-job projects, giving companies measurable ROI while employees build portfolios that matter. It also extends SEU's reach beyond church-centric extension sites into the business marketplace. In practical terms, Phase 1 asks SEU to co-design that AI-first, competency-based Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership and Management optimized for scale and automated delivery at a $300 wholesale cost. One Hope commits to funding the initial seats, recruiting pilot partners in 5 to 10 countries, coaching local mentors, and managing donor relationships. Together, we will track learning outcomes, financial performance, and technical stability until the model is repeatable. In Phase 1, donor-supported direct operational costs will include the learning management system, student information system, and online library access. Global management roles will include technology support, enrollment, student success services, faculty oversight, and program administration. Management roles can be fractional professionals from the U.S. or full-time qualified overseas professionals as we refine the implementation model. Program leadership costs will be excluded from the model until Phase 2. Local student services such as marketing, enrollment, faculty mentoring and advising, and student experiences will be paid for from local student tuition. The program will be designed for simplicity, economies of scale, and automation, leveraging AI throughout the educational supply chain. Phase 2, projected to begin once the pilot is proven, will adapt the same stack for a Florida-based employer partnership rollout. The Kingdom upside is enormous. Majority world pastors, young leaders, entrepreneurs, and nonprofit leaders gain rigorous, affordable formation. SEU pioneers a faculty mentor paradigm that operates for U.S. employers at the top of Bloom's taxonomy. Donors see a concrete path to discipling nations, and One Hope strengthens its leadership development mandate while breaking unhealthy subsidy cycles by asking local communities to invest, not just receive. What we need today is your blessing to move forward. Specifically, we're requesting approval to form a joint working group, allocate seed funding for curriculum and platform build-out, and greenlight a 12-month pilot targeting an initial cohort of up to 500 international students. With that go-ahead, we can begin building the future of Christian higher education, one that is generous, sustainable, technologically advanced, and globally inclusive.